Recent visual investigative work undertaken by the Times has uncovered evidence of Israel's repeated use of one of its most powerful aerial bombs in the conflict-ridden region of South Gaza. This deep dive reveals a pattern of deployment of large munitions in zones that were previously deemed safe for civilians, raising pressing concerns about the safety and security of inhabitants in these conflict-marked areas. The background of this investigation lies in the continuing conflict between Israel and Palestinian militants, which has seen numerous escalations over the last several decades. The Gaza Strip, a coastal region bordering Egypt and Israel, has been a focal point of military action, with both sides engaged in aerial bombardments, rocket attacks, and ground operations. The area is dense with civilians, including a substantial population of refugees and internally displaced individuals, which makes any military action potentially fraught with risk for non-combatants. The revelations are particularly significant given the international laws and conventions that govern armed conflict. The use of explosive weapons with wide area effects in populated areas is a contentious issue, as it can cause indiscriminate damage, putting civilian lives at risk and escalating humanitarian crises. The disclosure of such activities by the Times prompts questions about the adherence to the principles of distinction and proportionality enshrined in international humanitarian law, which are designed to protect civilian populations during war. This news is relevant in the current global context as the international community continues to grapple with the complexities of modern warfare, where urban settings often become battlegrounds. The collateral damage in these areas can have lasting effects not just on the immediate safety of civilians, but also on the long-term prospects for peace and rehabilitation. Additionally, the findings throw into sharp relief the challenges faced by journalists and human rights investigators trying to document the circumstances under which high-powered munitions are used and their impact on civilian areas. Moreover, the investigation comes at a particularly sensitive time. The region remains mired in disputes, with intermittent flare-ups of violence, casting long shadows over any prospects for lasting peace between Israelis and Palestinians. The use of such destructive weapons, if confirmed to be true, might exacerbate tensions and could provoke further international scrutiny and calls for accountability. In conclusion, the Times' investigation into Israel's use of heavy munitions in South Gaza presents crucial information that contributes to the ongoing discourse on the conduct of hostilities in densely populated regions. It highlights the persistent perils facing civilians caught in the crossfire and underscores the importance of rigorous journalistic endeavors in bringing to light aspects of modern warfare that might otherwise remain obscured. With global eyes now sharply focused on these findings, there may be potential implications for both military practices and international policymaking aimed at protecting the sanctity of civilian life amidst conflict.